pleasure of introducing our main stage season, which is opening in September. It will be directed by Isaac Becker Chamberlain. Isaac has performed at Footlite in previous productions such as How to Succeed, Something Rotten, Lippa's The Wow Party, and The Holiday Inn. He is about to make his directing debut here at Footlite with upcoming production of Bright Star this March. Isaac lives in Greenwood with his husband Connor, and they have 3 dogs. He is a legal administrative assistant at a law firm of Faegre, Drinker, Biddle, and Reith, and you don't know how many times I practiced that. He is extremely excited for the opportunity to direct Footlite's next season main stage opener. Please welcome Isaac.
Hi everyone. For the next show in our season, I'm very excited to bring a show that is a classic Broadway show. It has history on Broadway, history at Footlite, and history with me, so I'll try to go down those points with you guys. First, it was a show that opened on Broadway in the 60s and was made into a musical in the 70s. It's had some revivals on Broadway and currently had a West End revival that is going to be coming to Broadway this coming spring. So I'm going to bring Cabaret to our stage. And the Broadway show, it's been done a couple of different times, a couple of different versions. We're specifically bringing the 1998 revival version that started Alan Cumming back in the 90s, and then the revival again with him in the 2000s. So we'll be doing that version, and it was done back in 1993 at Footlite. And they must have done either the 60s or 80s version. So this will be the first time the 98 revival has been brought to Footlite. So it'll still be a new updated version. The show, I do want to talk about my history with it. I was able to do it about a decade ago in Fort Wayne. And we did the 98 revival version. And our director of that show, he actually got to go see the version with Alan Cumming on Broadway. And he took his elderly mother, and they saw this crazy raunchy show. And his mother, he knew he was going to do it at Fort Wayne. He was going to bring it to the Civic Theater there. His mother turned to him and said, "How are you going to do this in Fort Wayne? How are you going to put this on stage?" He said, "Slightly toned down." And he did. We cut things, we shortened things, we kind of tried to take some things out to make it more palatable to the Fort Wayne audience. And people still walked out at intermission. People were still shocked because they were coming expecting the Liza Minnelli Jazz Hands version. And while that is a wonderful movie and near and dear to my heart, we're not gonna tone it down when I put it on the stage. We're gonna amp it up and make it really sexy and fun. And absolutely, it is such a fun show. There's some great songs and dances, but the story does follow an American writer who comes to Berlin and runs into an old British flame of his, and they kind of rekindle their romance there. But it also has many characters. It has some Jewish characters in it who also try to have a romance, but they do all of this under the umbrella of the late 20s in Berlin and Germany with the rise of the Nazi Party in Germany. And that is an overarching thing that affects the show that makes it pretty dark and depressing at times. And again, I'm not going to shy away from that. And that would be important to put on the show and show this real history at any time, but with what's been going on with the world recently, unfortunately, but fortunately for us, I think it's a really important time to bring this show and this story to the stage and show how the things that were going on back then can still be going on here. So we're very excited to bring Cabaret back to Footlite.
But I don't like it, so. Please welcome Jada Radiford singing Don't Tell Mama from Cabaret.
Go Jada! Uh-oh.
Got it.
No worries. In a convent in the southern part of France. Mama doesn't even have an up. Don't tell mama, hush up. Don't tell mama, don't tell mama. Whatever you do, if you had a secret, you bet I would keep it. I would never tell on you. I'm breaking every promise that I made her. So won't you do a darling girl a great big favor and please, my sweet potato, keep this from my mater, even though my dance is against the law. You can tell my papa that's alright, 'cause he comes in here every night. But don't tell mama what you saw. You can tell my brother that's not great, 'cause if he spills on me, I'll spill on him. But don't tell mama, Bitey, don't tell mama, Bitey, don't tell mama what you saw. So if you see my mommy, mom's the word.